This is a plastic bag. You just love it when you get these, carrier bags from game shops, and they've actually got an image on them. I just think it's so awesome. I remember my brother when I was a kid. I mean, this is going back about 18 years. I remember he came home from like an Amiga convention or something along those lines, where he bought a RAM expansion, and it came with a big carrier bag that had sort of Bart Simpson on one side and Batman on the other, both sort of promoting games. And I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I always find it really cool, even though it's just a carrier bag. But pretty sweet artwork. And I do like Dead Rising 2. This is another cheap eBay pickup. This cost me £3, £2, £1 delivery. £2 auction price, £1 delivery. This is something I've been meaning to pick up for a while. It's recently-ish been released on Xbox Live with a sort of HD version. But here is the original. It's the PlayStation 2 Classic. Drum roll. Doesn't really work. Rez. This is the Japanese version. Why did I get the Japanese version? I'm pretty sure this game isn't that cheap normally, and for £3 I wasn't going to turn it down. And bearing in mind it's sort of a rhythm-based game, I don't think I'd be missing much by it being in Japanese. Plus any excuse to get another game for my PSX, pretty much. But yeah, it's sealed as well, so that's fantastic news. So yeah, £3 for this, or sort of £8 for the Xbox Live HD version, which obviously is going to be better in some respects, namely the HD respect. But yeah, this seems really cool. Let's open her up. So I think the guy that made this is actually making a game for Microsoft's new Kinect, or the Xbox 360's Kinect peripheral, and that's called Children of Eden, and that looks really freaking awesome. I don't know about you, but generally speaking, from what I've seen of Kinect, it looks kind of gimmicky, like a waste of time really. I mean, you know, I'm sure a lot of people said the same thing about the Wii, and they're probably right, because I mean, I've got a few Wii games, but 90% at least of the Wii games that have been released are just party games and complete junk, which sell through the roof, incredibly. Apparently, if you have the word party on them, this is not actually me being sarcastic either, Wii games with the word party on them have been proven to sell more than games that are sans party. So, you know, hence, yeah, anything with the word party on it seems to be a success for the Wii, which is really strange and kind of dumb. But that's the casual market for you. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Why am I talking about the Wii? Let's talk about Rez. So let's have a look. I do have, yeah, a general sort of disdain for these motion-controlled things. Yeah, I actually went to a job interview the other day. That's an amazing disc for Game, and I didn't get the job. It was just a Christmas temp thing, and the woman there who was like hosting the whole thing, you know, they hoard you in like cattle. There's basically, and I literally mean that. They give you a number at the door. So there's 20 of you in the room, and they ask you those general questions about games. Obviously I had ridiculous sort of geeky answers, and some people didn't, but some people naturally were more sort of professional, and fair enough. But she was going on about how great Kinect was, and she was saying, oh, just get this and sell your Wiis, just sell your Wiis right now and pre-order Kinect, which is the most ignorant statement I think I've ever heard. Obviously being, you know, a retro collector who likes to keep old games, or newish old games, that immediately goes against what I do. But, you know, what AAA titles does Kinect have? I'm waiting, you know? Kinectimals? The one with the car? The Forza tech demo? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, Rez. Amazing looking little disc here. Oh, it's blue as well. Must be quite old. That is lush. Really love the design of the disc. Kept it from the manual as well. Even the manual looks really cool. So yeah, I like this. I like what I played on the Xbox. I never really played it before, but it seems really... Hey guys, time for another low quality night video. Can already see my camera just making this look like complete dung. But unfortunately, the light in my room is busted, and I'm in a different room, and well, yeah, it looks even worse. So, this package here is, as always, something I got from eBay. Now, I popped into my local game station to get this. Well, not to get this, just have a browse actually. And as it happened, they had a copy of it, and it was $7.99. Obviously I'm deliberately not telling you what it is. So I took it to the counter, and as it turned out there was no manual with it, and I knew I could get it online for about the same price, so I just said, you know, sold it, and left him with it and went home. And upon my arrival home, I went on the internet and I found this for $7.99 free delivery. It's the same game, sealed, which obviously means with the bloody manual, for the same price that GameStation were trying to fob me off for a no manual second-hand version. So absolutely chuffed with this one. There's like a billion versions of this online as well, copies I should say. So yeah, this is Forbidden Siren 2. If you're not familiar with it, it's the game where you run from the undead instead of killing them. It's survival horror at its finest, and it's very, very Japanese. And I think it's a really bad voice acting, but you know, I did just say very, very Japanese, so kind of goes without saying. It's an interesting title because I don't think it saw an American release. It came out in Japan as Siren 2, and the original of course came out as Siren. Also came out in the States, but the second one, yeah, the only English translation there is this sort of PAL version. So I picked this up. There is no 60Hz, but seeing as it's the only copy I'm going to be able to play because I don't speak Japanese, then it seemed like the only way forward. So let's have a look. I should try and crack this one open. I'm so pleased that I managed to get a sealed one. It's really cool. I've been having an iron about this game for absolutely years. One of the things that put me off was the lack of 60Hz mode, which I was aware of, but at the time I didn't realise it hadn't received an American release. It just bugs me knowing that there's a better version of the game out there that I could get for the same price with, or less sometimes, with a 60Hz mode. But in the case of this, there isn't. So let's have a look. Yep, surprisingly enough, brand new. And yeah, looks a nice little colour manual. It's really atmospheric. Let's look at that picture actually. Really amazing. They released a series of these like episodically on the PS3, which was basically Siren 3. I can't remember if it was called that though. Those are really cool. I haven't actually played those yet, but I want to start the series from the beginning. So I'm going to be on the lookout for Forbidden Siren 1 as well. But yeah, that's Forbidden Siren, and chuffed to own it.